You can't just build a Minecraft house and have it look good. You need to know how to build a house, and this video will show you how to build a modern house. Hello and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a step-by-step tutorial on how to build a modern house in Minecraft, because sometimes it's hard to build a modern house and you need a quick tutorial on how to do so quickly. Make sure to like and subscribe. It's free. Anyway, let's get on with the video. Okay, so here is the house. I'm in spectator mode here. So there's a nice little floor, and we got those two chests, this light gray beam, an end rod. Then we go over here. Yeah, we got that nice floor. Then we got these two sunroof things. Another end rod, this bed. Okay. And then if we go out here, we got these banners, and if we take a trip around, we got this nice little waterfall. So if we go in, it goes down 2 blocks in that waterfall, and if we go up, there's like an N shape on the top of the roof. And so yeah, that's the build. So this here house is 12 by 6 blocks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. So this is a 12 by 6 block house. You can also say it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and count this gray part, and then that would be a 12 by 8 house, but it's mostly just a 12 by 6 house, and it's a really neat house. Of course, you don't need to put these banners here. I just have them. Some of this stuff you don't need, like you don't need any of this really. It's just the house design that I built. You can change the door if you want. You might want furnaces here instead. You might want the floor to be different. Maybe you don't want to use end rods. Maybe you don't want a flower pot. Maybe you don't want much of this stuff. You can always change it. You want different glass type or different anything. I got 2 houses, 2 of the exact same houses. So yeah, that's what the houses are like and the dimensions of the houses. Now we just need to build the house. Okay, so I'm going to be building it just over here. Now the materials that I'm going to be using to build this is some chests for the interior, some glass pane, cyan concrete, however you pronounce that, white concrete, light gray concrete, glass, birch door, flower pot, white bed, grass block, poppy, light gray banner, end rod, and some water buckets. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to get out your glass, your 3 concretes, your other type of glass, a door, and you don't need these grass blocks. They're just if you accidentally break the floor, you can put them back. We also are going to be using, if we go into decoration blocks, we are going to be using some of these terracotta, the glazed terracotta. Now you can use a different block. I would prefer one of the terracottas. I'm going to use this stuff because I think it looks best. It looks kind of like nethery. Now the first thing that you want to do is you want to go to the side here and you want to build 1, 2, 3, okay, just like that, 4. So if we go over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now you want to build 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks high. So 4 is how high it was. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 blocks high, just like that. Now you can build it across and just fill this whole entire thing in, just like that. Now the next step is this wall. This wall is, if we go over here, it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we just want to start with that 8 part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I can do the bottom. So if we just fill this in really quick and just have this all the way filled in. There we go. Now the next step, we need to do the other side. So just do the exact same thing on the other side, just like this. And you can fill it up layer by layer. There's it there. Last layer. And boom. Got that. Now what we want to do is we want to start on the light gray concrete part. So pull out your light gray concrete. You want to build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. Now want to build across just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. Now build up on this other side, exactly in the same spot. Boom. Next, we want to repeat that. So just skip 1 block and then do the exact same thing just 1 more time. Build it across and start from the bottom going up, just like that. And have it going across. Then the next step is to actually do this part. So we want to pull out our white concrete and just build in this wall. So just have it, this is where I'm placing it. Well, here's the light gray concrete, and then here is the white concrete. Build it up, and don't build it up past here, because this light gray concrete you want to pop out of the actual build. Now the next step is the glass inside this light gray concrete. As you can see, if we go over here, has glass. So all you want to do, build up just like this. Do the same for the other side, and then go straight across. There we go. Now the next step is, as you can see, this top part, on this part, the top has this line through it, and you got 2 sun window things. Now on here, you want to put a line right across this part right here. So here's the gray, you want to put a line across. And then you want to have 2 block gap in the middle, put another line. So over here is a 3 blocks. Over here is 2, just like that. Now the next step is to actually fill them in with the glass. So I'm going to take my glass and I am going to just put it all in just like this. There we go. Okay, now on to the next step, which is to place down the door. So just break those two blocks right here. So here's the front. You need to break those two glass blocks. Now, I like going from the inside and placing the door. Because if you go from the outside, place the door, it looks like that. If you go from the inside, place the door on the exact same block, looks like that. It's kind of indented. Now, I like doing that. You can do whatever, but that's what I do. Okay, next step. So you want to use your glass pane for this one. Now, you want to see this is 1, 2 blocks. The block after the second block, you want to break 2. So there's 2 blocks here, and 2 broken blocks. Okay, just place these last blocks. So there's 2 blocks of concrete, and then you break these 2 blocks, place glass in. Now they're 1 block up, so there's 1 block underneath it, and that's it. Now you want to do the exact same on the other side. So 2 blocks of concrete and 2 blocks broken. Place that, have 1 block underneath. There we go. Now the next step that we want to do is actually put in the glazed terracotta for the floor. So you just want to break all of this. Oops. Break all of this like so, and boom, it's broken. Now the next step that you want to do is put in the glazed terracotta. Just like this. I'm going to place in all of the glazed terracotta, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm done the floor. Now I'm really quickly going to move on to the interior. So you can pull out a bed, some flower pots maybe. I'm going to use this, and a chest, and then next thing that I want to do is I want to grab my chest, and I want to place them down right here. So here's the door, there's the chest. There, I got them down. Now on to the next step, which is the bed. So place a bed. Here is the first block. You want it on the second block area. So place it. Oops. And then take your cayenne concrete, place it right there. Next, you want to put your flower pot on top of that, because this is going to act as like your nightstand. You can get your poppies or whatever flower, place them in there. Now, I'm going to grab my banners really quick. You can put your banners on the other side. You can make any banners you want. I just have these light gray banners with a creeper on them. Okay, now the next step is to actually do some of the waterfall. Now all you want to do is place in a little like N shape. Now this isn't on the front, this is on the back. Just like that. Now you want to make it travel all the way down to the floor on both sides. Okay, the next step is to make it 2 blocks deep. Okay, I've made it 2 blocks deep, and I've replaced all of the walls and stuff with blue concrete or cayenne concrete. Okay, the next step is just a short little step. Just place in some of the details, so like those 2 blocks right there, and then it can make it look nicer. If you want, you can just put like that, but I'm gonna put it just like that because it makes it look nicer. The next thing is to grab your water bucket. So pull out your water bucket, go up and place down 2 just in that little area, and it should flow down right into the hole. Now you're done with your build. And as you can see, I got 3 of them. So that's how you make a modern house in Minecraft. Now there is now I got a little bonus for you. So I got 3 bonus tips. So tip number 1, if you want to build faster for Pocket Edition players, make sure you get a PS4 or Xbox controller because it will be much easier to build faster. Also, a mouse works too. Now the reason why they're faster is because you can, on a Pocket Edition, if you hold, then it'll just break blocks. If you have to tap to place. So this on a I'm on a computer right now. If I right click, it places blocks. I don't have to like rapid right click. I just have to, since I have a mouse, I can hold down the break button and it'll break blocks, or I can hold down the place button and I don't have to rapidly click. So if you're on a Pocket Edition and you're rapidly clicking, just get a controller or a mouse. Tip number 2, if you want your build to look neater, use blocks like quartz and also concrete to get so quartz and concrete. Also consider getting a shader pack because it will make your blocks look a lot neater. Now I don't have a shader pack right here, but if you do, it'll look nicer. Now this is made out of concrete, and the reason I kind of like concrete better than quartz because quartz is just one color. Now I don't know the difference between smooth quartz and quartz. There's probably a difference, but quartz is just only white, where concrete can be different colors. Also, oh, that's the difference. Okay, smooth quartz doesn't have the grid, but quartz also have this like different texture where concrete is like a solid and quartz isn't. Like this is kind of a whitish, like quartz are kind of whitish, but they're not as white and bright as concrete can be. If I go on to normal quartz, this quartz and smooth quartz actually don't make a difference on Pocket Edition, but on PC, look at the smooth quartz, don't have this grid, but if you were to use just normal quartz, they would have a grid. I would just prefer to use concrete. Now, on to tip number 3. If you don't want to use torches as a lighting source because they can be really like out of place if you're in a modern build, you can use sea lanterns, a beacon, or end rods. Plus there's plenty of mods that you can get that make light sources, new light sources. Like there's the light panel ones, which look like an industrial light panel thing that you can put on the wall. Next, so that's it for the 3 tips. So that's it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also tell me in the comments below if you have a YouTube channel and I might check it out. Goodbye.